Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexandra Burnley. Darren has a night off. Meteorologist Stephen Elmore joining us now. We heard thunder roll through here in Northwest Arkansas a little bit ago. What are we expecting tonight?
Yeah, today is kind of the start of this active pattern that we're going to be in at least through Labor Day on Monday. Again, today, tomorrow through Thursday, we could see a few pop-up isolated thunderstorms here and there. Really, Friday is when that cold front comes in, and that's when the big changes come back into the forecast. It is going to be kind of still muggy, hot outside over the next couple of days, but what we're introducing is these pop-up showers that will be available not only as we've seen so far this evening, but at least until we get into Friday. Here's a look at radar right now. Pop-up showers across Northwest Arkansas, mainly right now into Carroll County. I think as we go on throughout the rest of this evening, these showers will continue to fade away across the river valley, mainly in eastern Oklahoma right now. Just a few of those pop-up showers. Here's a look at what we're tracking over the next couple of days. Again, the beginning of an active pattern. That cold front comes in on Friday. That's going to bring the greatest rain chances that we have right now. That's why right now, Friday and Saturday have been declared weather impact alert days. The good news is once we get through the weekend, it's going to be much cooler outside. Temperatures dropping from the mid 90s to the mid to low 80s by the time we get to Labor Day. We'll talk about that coming up.
Thanks, Stephen. It's been more than 3 months since severe storms struck Northwest Arkansas. Today's the last day for residents to apply for FEMA help from those Memorial Day weekend tornadoes. 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi joins us from the Disaster Relief Center at Northwest Arkansas Community College with more on those deadlines and the help FEMA says they've given out so far. Jacob.
Yeah, hi Alexandra. Today is the last day for people affected by the Memorial Day weekend storms to get that assistance. Right now, as I speak, there are people inside getting that last minute help here at the Disaster Recovery Center at NWACC. And I spoke to one woman earlier who says that she's been here 5 times since the storm struck, not only trying to seek assistance for herself and her own properties, but for her family and her tenants as well.
It is very sad.
Tawnya Lewis says it's sad to see the FEMA Disaster Relief Center in Bentonville go. She says damage that people aren't aware of from the Memorial Day weekend storms could still be lurking.
So many roofs that haven't been re-roofed, that haven't even been looked at inside. Could have wet insulation, could have wet, all kinds of stuff wet in the attic that's not actually showing through in their sheetrock yet.
6 of Lewis's 8 properties were hit from the storms. August 28th is the last day for Arkansans to apply for disaster relief from the storms, and Lewis says she prefers the in-person help.
When these people try to go and get any help through insurance, or it's not paid through insurance, or they're an uninsured homeowner, they'll have to try to navigate that 1-800 number, and it's just not the same as having these wonderful people here.
On its last day, the Disaster Relief Center in Bentonville says they saw 35 residents and 2,671 people have come to the center since it opened on June 5th.
Please reach out to us because those disaster survivors could be leaving money on the table if they don't. You may have insurance. That's fine. However, you could be underinsured. So if you're underinsured or uninsured, go ahead and get the ball rolling because time is of essence.
FEMA Media Relations Specialist Nikki Gaskins-Campbell says it's vital to apply before the deadline because exemptions are rare.
And don't assume that they will have more time. The reality is only under very special, unique circumstances will someone be able to apply for disaster assistance past that deadline. Some examples are, say you were hospitalized and you were unable to meet the registration deadline, and you weren't able to obviously see the extent of your damage.
As the deadline approaches, Lewis says she's happy she's gotten the help she's needed so far.
I just appreciate that they came. I appreciate that they were here. And I wish that more people could have made it.